Hello, everyone, and welcome to Awfully Silly. Boy, I've missed you all. We didn't have a show 2 weeks ago, and if you recall, the reason it was because I got married, so I was not around. But I am very happy to be back here with y'all. I've missed you. I hope you've been good. I hope you've been having a very fun month so far. And we have another banger of a show for you today. But before we get into it, and before we get into the theme for tonight's episode, wanted to throw a few reminders at everyone just in case you're new here. So first, we got some events coming up. So first, we got GDQX. Now, GDQX is going to be live at TwitchCon October 20th through the 22nd. The event is going to be taking place on the Games Done Quick stage live at the event, as well as streamed live on our Twitch channel. So you can use !GDQX in Twitch chat to find out some more information, and you can check out the games list. I'll add here as well that Twitch actually tweeted out the schedule for the event tonight as well. So you could check out their Twitter account to see if the schedule there, or probably go to the TwitchCon website if you're interested. Additionally, though, we are not done with the events because Awesome Games Done Quick 2024 will be live in person January 14th through the 21st in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Volunteer submissions are going to be closing, tonight, as it turns out, September 18th. So use !AGDQ in Twitch chat for more information. And if you're interested in camera, check-in, tech, or any of the other volunteer positions, be sure to apply, even if you don't have any experience. We'd love to have you. Just before we get started here, it's been a bit. I want to go over tonight's theme. Tonight's theme is silly Japanese games, is what I planned. What I didn't plan was that both of these Japanese games were also going to be on the PlayStation, and they also feel like they have a Going Places feel. If you haven't watched Going Places, I'm going to let our next runner do a little bit of a plug for that for you. But the first game we have on tonight is going to be Planet Dob, and it's going to be run by none other than the Going Places showrunner, Hypnotics. Hypnotics, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I'd completely forgotten that you'd got married. Can we get some congratulations for conception in the chat whilst we're all here?
Shucks. Thanks, everyone.
Do my little round of applause. But yes, back to business. This is awfully silly. There's a lot to talk about this game, and we've got an awful lot of time to talk about it. So I have also brought along an unwitting commentator who knows a little bit about the game. Not a walking Wikipedia quite, but hopefully by the end of this, he'll know a little bit more. But Broby, say hello.
Broby, that's my name. I like the way this game looks, and I'm here to watch it. Let me get on.
Awesome.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, Broby runs some pretty fun games as well. Not gonna lie. So
I do own this game, but I've never played it.
You do own it?
I have 2 copies, believe it or not.
Wow.
You have twice as many copies as I do. That's crazy. But before we get into the run, one thing that we are going to let the game explain a little bit is the story, which we only get in the sort of FMV in between booting up the game and the title screen coming up. So it's 1999, it's the day before Christmas, and this sort of interplanetary policeman, apparently, a guy called Dob, Mr. Dob, I think. He's just going around, and it seems to be some sort of space junk on his way to a particular spot, and trying to get somewhere. He's fairly in awe of what could be on the other side of that little hole, but he almost gets caught by this, but instead he gets hit by some kind of something that's just come out of nowhere, and he is hit and confused, caught, and he goes crashing down into what looks like Earth. And he is found, after crashing down into Earth, by some scientists, nice Dob explosion, by some scientists who are like, all right, what's up with this guy? And they bring him to, their leader, I suppose. I believe he's called Professor X or Dr. X. And they want to do some tests to understand who Dob is and how he works, which I understand. Dob looks like an interesting bloke. I'd like to know what's going on inside his head. So they have to go into Dob's brain through the mind road, and he picks the one that is you. and we are the test subject that goes into Dob's consciousness and work out whatever's happening. I think beyond that point, this game is very hard to explain. So we will just start the game, starting the time in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I believe that's how we met too. I'm in Planet Habe right now.
Yeah, this is the mind of a strange game speedrunner. But this is you, this is us. We are all experiencing whatever this is. This is, again, a cutscene that we can't skip. There are a few around here. Some things we can skip. I'm going to be looking over to a screen that I have on my right because I do not know the full route of this without a couple of notes helping me out. So, yeah, Dob. You might have heard of Dob as the band called Date of Birth. They were around in 1985, and this game came out sort of near the end of them doing their music, and it was a way to promote their album. And I think it worked. I don't know whether it worked really, but yeah, we're already seeing one genre convention here, some pointing and clicking. And this is the scientist taking on the form of Dob in his Dob suit. It's just funny animations, funny sounds. The sound design and the sound of this game in all is phenomenal. It's truly something to behold. So we are establishing sort of a main area here, seeing what the news is. That is a cutscene that we can skip. And we are basically told that we... Oh, see the news again? Don't need to. Just be careful with my mashing. There we go.
Beautiful.
And then we head out and we're introduced to... I'm sure they have a name, but do-do-we. And we're onto the main element of the game, which I've done a little bit of explaining to Broby. Broby, do you remember the structure of this game, how it goes?
Like, it's basically a collectathon. You want to be collecting these little creatures that are like little boxes that are called bits. And you need 3 of them to put into like a room, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. And that's about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nailed it.
Okay,
So
okay.
the first mechanic that we've got here is the sort of like attraction mechanic. So it sounds like a whistle in this piece, in this little bit of hub world that we're in. And we're going to be using that to call over these bits. And here is one right in front of us. Professor X is sort of challenging the scientist to get through this little section. So we do a little bit of mashing. And that's our first piece.
Good catch.
And
Very well done.
another catch here.
Oof.
And then another catch here. So some crazy, like pre-rendered backgrounds, funny NPCs, and all very strange things all around. But we go into a phone box to submit our bits, and we have to collect 3 to go up a level. And then when we finally hit level 5, we can move on in the game. So it's all about finding the quickest way to get these bits. And there are so many different other sort of game genre conventions that we come across, and it is a treat. It certainly pulls punches, as Dob was doing some punches there.
So it doesn't matter what specific bits you get, because they all have different letters on them, right?
Yeah, it does it. You don't have to get sort of a Dob. You can get an odd. You can get a boo. You can get an oob. You could get any combination of D, B, or O.
I want to see Bob. That's good.
See Bob. Ooh, I'm trying to think if there is a Bob. Not sure.
That's rigged. It's messed up.
Yeah, maybe I'll reroute it just for you, baby.
Oh, thank you.
I would just for you. But doing some more exploring here, and interesting cutscene coming up. One that we can't skip, but one that is important to how we progress. I'm just going to let it play out. You get to... Yeah, just... Great, and we've now picked up a flower, which is important in our quest.
With some very nice
So
teeth. Wow.
Truly, yeah.
They're creepy, bro.
We are now going up here, and as you might have heard when we collected some bits, how we interact with our environment changes what the music sounds like. So as we were going up those stairs, the song sort of picked up pace a little bit, and then as we were going down, as we'll go down later, it will go back to its normal speed. But here's a cutscene. We have to offer this flower to this person, and in return, hopefully, they will give us a bit. There is a D. Very good.
You get.
Indeed, and we're staying on in the apartments. We're seeing, what the neighborhood is like going up to the top. Again, music sped up a little bit, and you kind of, develop stems of the songs as you collect more bits and as you go up levels. And in the phone booth that we were in, when we hit level 5, you get like your own sort of music making interface. It's not exactly like a, it definitely isn't Ableton or like Logic, but you can make some funky beats on there, which I'm a big fan of.
Interesting. Okay.
It's very much the music's very much of its time. It's definitely not out of place in one of the more out there PlayStation titles. So yeah, we are now trying to get out of this pool. So we got the little like inflatable ring there to help us out and get that piece. We'll come back for the other, but we can only hold 3 at a time. So we are going to find ourselves back at the phone box and submitting these 3. I just need to refamiliarize with myself of what the next 3 are going to be. So yeah, in terms of history for this game, speedrun wise, not really anything. This was something that seen this game a while ago. I was just like, no one's done a run of this, and I like these strange kind of games. And I saw somebody had uploaded a full playthrough, 4 hours, and I was like, alrighty, surely we can do this a little bit quicker, and who knows, maybe it will be a fun speedrun in the process as well. And I'd say it's fun purely just because of how absurd the game is. And yeah, I've had fun. I've had fun with this game big time.
Did you have more fun like making it a project, like learning the game?
Yeah. It was fun. Yeah, it was a solo thing. I like had people that were interested in, seeing what would come of it, of course. But yeah, I had fun just seeing how to make little optimizations here and there. And I don't think it's fully optimized, so there's still probably time to save here and there. But it was good fun, and I got to show it off. I had it finished by my birthday, which was really cool. So I got to do a birthday stream and sort of show it all off.
Planet Dog themed birthday party. That's what it's all about.
Oh, the dream.
Honestly, the colors are so good.
That's all the kids want nowadays.
Yeah, I could see it. Kids would love that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a dull game by any means. It's a bit of an eyesore. I know it's not everybody's vibe, but didn't mean to do that. So the mechanic that we just got there, as we were, doing a little bit of talking, is on the other shoulder button, which is the sort of, I just call it belch because that's the first noise that we get in the first stage, but it's sort of supposed to bring out bits. So we saw it there a second ago. I used it, and there was a little bit behind a lamppost. We will be going into rooms and collecting other bits from around the map by doing that. So we are now going to be, hopefully this is as hard as it looks to control. It is on the D-pad. Hopefully going up this lift. There we go.
So they could just be in random spots?
They're all predetermined, but yeah.
Okay. So they'd be hidden, and then you have to belch? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, in fact. That is our first belch. What? So now we are in a rhythm game. a very simple one to start off with. They do get a little bit harder later on, but that's another genre convention that has, that has appeared. So we've got Collectathon. We've got a little bit of fun when it comes to rhythm games as well. And then, we'll be seeing more. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, this game packs a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be simple. It's got a lot of ideas.
Very much so. Very much so. Then 5 is the magic number. We actually want to do, I think, another burp here. Yeah, there we go. Bro is hiding. Really... Let's see how hard this one gets. Ooh.
Wow. Very well done.
So complicated. DDR runners would not know what to do if this game hit them.
How long did it take you to get used to all that? Seems like a lot.
I'm still not used to it because I'm running through an upscaler and stuff, so there's a little bit of lag when it comes to whatever whatever inputs I do. So there's a part of me that's just if I was hooked up to a CRT, it would be a little bit easier, but generally they're not too hard, those rhythm games, so I don't struggle all too much with it. It would be nice if I didn't have to worry about the input lag, but it is. We make do.
You're just too good. Taking the hard way.
Nah.
That looks like Yoshi's Story, the little blocks you'd hit to get the eggs out of. If you ever played that game. You see that?
Yeah, I do see it for sure.
Pretty cool. I like how it has still English symbols and small words park there and get. That's really cool. It's just a Japanese exclusive game and it still has all this. That's cool.
It does make a few things here and there easier. So landmarks are easier to find out. And hey, we've managed to get to level 5, so we are now on our way out of this piece. But there's something that awaits us. This person that we met earlier on has now got a giant tube that they're rolling out to be a puzzle. We have now got to complete a puzzle game to get out of this piece. The little bits of the hub world are called pieces, so we have now got to go through this little challenge. And what we do as soon as we start is retry and do easy, because I think it's quicker to do it this way, and yeah, that's my reason.
Because you're a pro.
I haven't tried doing these on hard, so I wouldn't even want to imagine.
I did look at some casual gameplay of this, and yeah, hard just seems insane. This already seems insane enough, to be honest. I don't even know what's happening.
So we're trying to kind of Tetris kind of jobby. Actually, no, Puyo kind of jobby. So we're trying to get the same colors to block off the lines, and you just want to know what the patterns are. So getting over at the right spot. This is much easier than it is even on normal. On normal, I end up getting run over by this guy, and there's still every chance that I could get run over on this mode as well. But hopefully that won't happen. I'll stay in the zone. See if we can make it through.
And if you get run over, it's redoing it.
So you get ran over and then he sort of backs away for a bit. So it's not completely Jova, but it does make things just a little bit more awkward. You're like, oh, okay. So there are little lives at the bottom left.
Oh, the flags.
Yes. So if he hits you, a second time, that's when, you're in trouble. Oh. Butchering it. Oh, he's getting closer. That's all right. We're gonna make it.
You got this.
Never in doubt. Thank you. Is what this man is saying. That's good. We have got through there nice and easy.
So simple.
But yeah, that is the basic structure of the game. We're just going to be doing that another 7 times. So strap in and enjoy Planet Ob, because I've enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoy this game, and hopefully, we'll find some other dobbers in the chat.
Any dobbers in the chat? Make yourselves known.
Any dobbers? Any dob champs? Alrighty, piece 2. Things switch up a little bit. We're getting a little bit of a teaser of what the next genre convention is that this game is going to take us through with that little image there, but we're going to head into the store. Just see what, see what we can get. Oh, a little cutscene with a bit. What's happening? The .os, the .os, DOS. What's up with this? Let's pick up a copy, why not? Maybe it'll come in use, who knows. Scrap Windows 11, we don't need that.
So you wouldn't belch into the thing that it just jumped into, or no?
So now that we've moved on to a different piece, we actually lose our abilities. So even if I wanted to pick up that little bit there, we can't. So what I'm doing now is entering this building. See that these guys, I think the guy in the blue is doing a little bit of practice, trying to learn off the guy in red. Red guy seems like a pro, and bless him, he tried his best, but he's not quite there yet. And that little noise of the splash is what our attract sound is going to be. So play that on R1, and there we go. So now what we're going to do is go outside. We'll get that bit that was just outside, and then there are a couple more. There's one here, and then we go into this little yellow building, and we don't have a belch to bring out the bit if it was in this yellow building, but because we have the copy of the Do OS or the Dob OS, DOS, we can trade that with this bloke. And he's just like, yeah, sure thing. I've got a bit hanging around, so why not give you that? And we've made odd. Our word is odd this time. I like that.
Fitting.
Truly. So I believe the game wants me to go down here. It does get awfully confusing. Different entrances to different parts of the park. We are now being chased, which is no good. So I'm now going to try and avoid getting shot. Otherwise, we will have to go back and get our bit. But the controls get... We got hit.
Just missed
unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've now got to... I could sort of change up my routing a little bit, but I think if I can generally keep to what I've written down, then I think that will be best for all parties involved. Although I've seemingly completely lost my bearings. We're just going to head back to the yellow building, do the exchange again, which fortunately we can do. Like, you can lose a dob and it isn't completely lost forever. So another little exchange with this guy.
You just get the DOS back? Okay.
Yeah, we've got unlimited DOS, apparently, just from collecting it in the store. They don't know about the duplication glitch, obviously.
That's huge. That's a game
changer. Very good for the capital. And we're once again being chased, so you can hear like a little switch up in the music when you begin to get chased, and we wouldn't get that in the first piece, in the first world that we're in. Huh. And thank goodness we managed to get to the phone box in time, because if we hadn't, we would have got shot again. But once you're at the phone box, you're not in danger, and then as soon as we're done with this, we will not be getting chased anymore. So,
what are those flying things supposed to be?
I don't know.
It just looks like a mess.
Chirp type things? I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Does it want me to go here? My notes are incredibly poor, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. We can pick up that guy. Yeah, there we go. I think that's the plan. Totally. We want to take this entrance to the park. The game doesn't get us caught on the geometry. The collision is fairly strange, which one would expect from this sort of game. But glitch-wise, like, I haven't really come across anything, which I'm quite impressed by.
Hey, it's a polished game. Can't complain.
Okay, so what we now want to do is head on into this big old tower. You know, we did some elevator movements earlier. We now want to see what's up. This is slightly bigger than the last one. So there's a little more to see. And what will we find but another person who wants some of the operating system? It's, you know, it's so popular. It's the new hot thing. 2.0. Very high tech. And there we go. We've now got Boo as our one in the top left. Hope that didn't scare anyone.
Gotta warn me in advance, right? I didn't expect to be spooked.
Sorry.
Not cool, bro.
What?
Not cool.
We were talking about it being Halloween season coming up, so. Alrighty, so we went up to the top level. We've got all of our bits, but we also want to get this chili for reasons that will be elaborated upon later. But as we actually head this way, you'll find out right about now as we go down here. We're going to visit this guy. It's just camping out. He's just, you know, doing a little bit of head shifting. Hopefully he wants to talk to us. Cheers, thank you. And we now get a fairly amusing cutscene. He's an interesting looking fellow as well. We don't read too much into his design. He does not handle the spice, bless him. So he goes up into space, and we get a funny, goofy little sound to head on back with. So now back into the park because we've got these 3 bits. I think I'm about to be getting chased, but that's all right. Ooh, we
Hey. Do the flying enemies always show up in the same spots, or are they just random?
It's random, and I think you need a bit before they start doing it. But music changes and NPCs start fleeing, so you're given like a fairly good heads up about where, like, what's going to happen with them. So
Interesting. Okay. I don't know if you said this at all or not, but what are the things flying into the corners, like the outside of the screen? Is that just
nothing
aesthetic?
much? Like they're going along with the music, and then, you know, when you use one of the sounds to either attract or get rid of the bits, they reset. So I think it's like they're kind of tempo markers.
Okay, cool.
Okay, tempo marker.
Nothing more than that. They're just there to look pretty. Wow, we're almost on level 5 of the second piece already.
Wow, smooth.
So now we go into this big old camera building, because, I mean, I'd be interested. I'd totally do that.
Is this you in the Dob world? Is what you look like?
That is what I do. That is spitting image, really. Oh, that getting so hard now. Ooh, speed it up.
We joke
2
about
inputs.
it, but oh my god, I've seen the later ones.
Yeah, you're right. I do clown on them now. Don't be surprised if I try skipping the ones later on, because yeah, not as straightforward, unfortunately. We activate this cutscene, and you know, it sort of suggests that we've got to go chasing after this one that is going to be hiding in this lady's house. We'd have to collect a green statue to bring to her, but instead we just do 2 of the sort of not the attracts, but the sort of to bring out the bits, 2 of those noises, and then we bring them back.
All right there. That's great.
And there we go. So that makes piece 2 fairly piece 2 fairly straightforward. We gotta level up, and we are out of there. So that little thing there that we did a bit of menuing to get out, that's your little like music maker part of the game.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So we are now out of here. We had a puzzle game last time. What are we gonna have this time, folks? What are we thinking?
A survival horror game.
It wasn't that, you know, Resident Evil was popular when it came to, and Silent Hill. Was Silent Hill? Yeah, Silent Hill on PlayStation 1 was the main one. That was popular, but it didn't cash in on that one.
Oh, bummer.
Instead, we are on a pipe. What would we call this? A pipe sort of runner kind of game. So we are now
Tube surfing.
going. Yeah. So we are now just going down this tunnel. We need to collect these flower type things, these daisies, and we will fill up each of the little circles in the corner. And I think we have 5 rounds, and we pretty much just don't want to get knocked off. So I'm sort of strafing left and right. Well, sort of fluttering left and right, because if I hold down forward, I'll go just a little bit faster, which is what we want to do. We want to be going just that little bit speedy. Yeah, I guess, you know, it's fairly straightforward, this one. So if there's any questions from Broby or Con or chat as well, I am all ears. I don't know whether I can answer any of them, but
Is this your favorite minigame? Is it?
oh, that's a good question.
They're all so good.
I don't think it is. And I think we immediately... Actually, I'm not going to spoil it, but I think one that we'll see later on, I like a little bit more. Which be interesting to see what people think of that. But yeah, this one's... It's in the middle. I'd say it's in the middle.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, heads up, if you hadn't sort of established from the first couple of moments of this game, it's a bit of an eyesore. I apologize if you're not really one for bright lights, but if you are, then you are in for a treat, because this keeps on giving. Truly keeps on giving.
Are there any other games that have like this kind of like Y2K aesthetic that you can think of?
I mean, everybody knows a little bit about the LSD Dream emulator game.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's so sick.
That's a little more abstract. I know that sounds silly to say that when this game seems, you know, peak abstract, but no, that game's much more of a stranger concept, I feel, which I do not have my hands on that game. And there's a reason why I have my hands on this game and not that game, because this game is insurmountably cheaper compared to Dream emulator. I think that can go for like several hundreds, whereas this game, I think I got it for about a tenner on eBay as well. So I didn't have to, and I didn't think it was from Japan, so I didn't have to pay, you know, all the postage and stuff like that. So I feel like I did fairly well.
Yeah, I think I got a sealed copy for like $50, which isn't too bad.
Oh, sealed.
Yeah.
GG.
I think it's like pretty sticky though, so it's kind of gross.
Got to keep it sealed though.
Of course.
Yeah, I think there were a couple different, like, I think there was a demo version of this game that you could get in like a cardboard sleeve, and then you could get the game in like a proper, like, standard, you know, PlayStation 1 disc.
I know the demo is a lot more expensive though.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me all too much.
Like $100.
And that is the game cleared. That is a nice time to finish on. I'm going to try and see where my copy of the game is, where the disc is, because not only is the game fairly flashy, but so is the cover, so is the game art.
It's a treat.
Oh, it's literally right here. Here you go. It is, can't quite tell just how shiny it is, but that boy's shiny.
Go grab yourselves a copy of Planet Dog right now.
Yes, and even if you can't find a way of playing a disc and you don't have the hardware for it, it's not too hard to play by other means. Didn't receive a re-release, but if you do a little bit of looking, you can you can give the game a go. I'm just going to try and do this on easy. Not going to run any risks, but I think this is probably my favorite of the just sort of genre convention games. This is Space Invaders.
Hey.
But instead we are Dob with just, a handgun, and we're shooting flying pigs. Pigs
As
can
you do.
fly. Answers the age-old question.
Is there any tactic to this, or just go, just get them?
So you want to do like a little punch of the pigs that are like sort of going left and right, because they can drop power-ups. So we got a wide one there, which meant our we're going to be getting it again, which means that our sort of string punch goes out a little bit further. The little death icon is not good. That will remove one of our lives, which we do fairly well with on easy. Game's quite nice to us, but if we can avoid it, that'd be grand. And yeah, so the aim is just to get rid of the pigs as much as you can and collect the blue missiles that fall, because they will be helpful for us later on. And working to the physics of the pigs as well. So trying to squash as many as you can at one time. Which having a wide string is quite helpful with. So we haven't had fantastic RNG yet. There is a power-up called Flash, which, lo and behold, does just drop a flashbang and get rid of all of the pigs on screen. Ooh, wow, that one came down really quickly.
Oh my.
Wide again. Wow, the game is feeling wide today.
Honestly, same.
It's a wide day. It's a wide day for everyone. Any power-ups? Any power-ups for me, video game? Just doesn't want to show a flash. It's feeling a little shy. It knows, marathon can't be too nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, not a bonk there. We've still got 2 lives. So lives are in the top left, and then our missiles are in the top right. Did I just say top right twice? I don't know.
No, you're
Left
good.
and rights are hard. It's just another chance to enjoy the music as well, because the game looks... I am a very simple man. If a game looks nice/interesting and sounds nice, I will play it and I will probably enjoy it. That's sort of formed a lot of the games that I've speedrun. Oh my gosh, wide again. Come on, give me a break, game. Give me something funky.
Wow.
Just, ooh, okay. Fast. Fast ain't great, but we might as well show it off. So fast, lo and behold, makes our shooting just a little bit faster, which might help us out a little bit. Hopefully we don't die, which is not looking fab for us right now, but hey, that's an extra life. We take that.
The game knows.
Can be nice when it wants to be. Luckily, when I need it to be is the time as well. Ooh, don't do it again. Ooh. That was tight.
Or my heart is pumping.
It's the depth perception on this is okay, so I'm on my last life at the moment. So we got hit by that missile. The missiles can drop down and hit you, and if they explode, they will also, thank you very much, that was so close. If they hit the ground, which this one probably will, I'm not going to try and get underneath it, it will drop a little fire, which I don't think it dissipates over time, but you can get a power up to remove it. We bring the firefighters down to help a boy out.
Interesting. Okay.
Gonna get that extra life, yes please. Cool, so we're out of that one, and then I think we've got one more normal section, And then we have one more means of... No, we're about to finish it off. So all of these missiles that we were getting earlier, they pay off. We use them to get rid of these flying fellas. Hopefully get them all first time. Surely not.
Ooh.
Got me. Scumbag. So we now want to hit this. Ooh. Ooh, that's going to be tight. We need 3. Oh, we had 1 left.
Oh. You brought it home. Let's
Clutch.
go.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Gamer.
Easy. Great. That is piece 2 down. And we jump immediately into piece 3. Dub's a kind soul, you know? Even if he does defeat the pig people. Waves them kindly goodbye. And we are given, as a reward, the bits that we need to move on. So we don't need to do any talking to this chap. We just collect our bits, and we head on our merry way. So we are doing the good ending category. The good ending is not like it's not the 100%. It's not like the perfect game. That version of the run is called the great ending. Because at the end of the game, we get 2 different messages depending on how well we do and how many bits we collect. So if we collect all the bits, that makes a great ending. And I haven't done a run of that yet. Figure it'll probably add an extra hour or so into the run, I reckon. But
Oh wow.
yeah, I think you see enough of the game in the good ending you play the game long enough is what I'm trying to say.
Any Dob fans in chat, could run a great ending.
Oh yeah, please do. The playthrough that I mentioned that I sort of structured the run around. I got a lot of help from that. That was a full 100% playthrough. So that was 4 hours, and there wasn't much, just hanging around. There were a few things that wouldn't be required in a speedrun, but yeah, 4 hours is definitely respectable. And the same person who did that has also created merch for the game.
I was going to ask about that.
And he did it last year, 2022. I think he somehow managed to hook up with one of the original members of Dob, Date of Birth, and yeah, managed to partner with him. And it was just here's some shirts, here's some drip, which I'm so sad I didn't end up getting because I thought
What?
that's a
Fake
once in a lifetime
fan.
thing, right?
Oh my god.
For real, I know. Someone's got to rep the merch.
Is the merch still available?
No, it isn't. If it was, let me tell you, I'd be wearing it right now. Yeah. But yeah, I need to, because I mentioned to the guy, who made the video and who did the merch that I'd we don't need to be up here yet. I'd done the run and I based it off his video, and he's just quite impressed that you could do the game this quickly, which is the response that you hope for as a speedrunner. And yeah, maybe he can hook me up, see if there's any stock left that I could cash in on.
Use your celebrity status to get it,
In no way. I've got no celebrity riz. It's not happening.
Riz 'em up.
So we've got the microphone. We've headed up to what I assume is the radio station. Yeah, DTRS, and he's spitting his bars. He's telling his truth, and that is the first noise that we get. So to attract the Dobs, we sort of send radio frequency waves type things. So we've already been in this park, and we've seen that there are a couple of Dobs in there. So we're gonna bring them over. I've said the word Riz, and now I've thought of, calling the, attracting the Dobs,
No.
Thanks, Broby. I'm blaming
What
you.
did I do, bro? That was all you. Don't blame this on me. Yeah, please keep raising them. I like the look of this area, like I don't know what you call those, but just like
storage containers?
Yeah, storage containers. That's so cool to see in like this like Y2K aesthetic.
Yeah, the vibes are good fun. Again, we're being chased by the flying thing. There are some ground enemies that can end up chasing us as well, but luckily we haven't had to come across those yet. And this one has interesting music. You're hearing like some kind of droney trumpet type thing happening, which grows a little bit old, but we add a little more to the music as we keep going. So we want to collect this boot. Then we want to go head left, and then we want to go up here. Because up here in this storage container, we find ourselves a spanner.
You can go in there?
You'll be tested on this later.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, write that down.
So music will go down in pitch again as we go down. And then we want to backtrack a little bit, and we are finding our way over to the garage. Some interesting looking cars. This is what 1999 looked like, right?
Wasn't there?
I'm afraid you're the only one that was around at that point who can tell us. I'm sorry to make you feel a little bit old, but this is what 1999 looked like, right?
Okay.
It sounds like a resounding yes to me. I'm not gonna lie. So we now have the honker sound. Very important.
And what is that for?
We can honk outside of the car park. And once again, it brings out the dogs.
I see. Okay.
Oh, are you going to be chased? No. So quite often you can tell when you're about to get chased when the game sort of does a little stutter. Oh, that was one of them, and we just brushed past their face. Oh my goodness, that's scary.
Okay,
there we go. Appearing again.
I'm
gonna just let you. I'm gonna let you do your thing. Just walk your dog. Do I head left? I think I'm heading the wrong way. We'll take the long way around.
The scenic route.
Yeah, see a little bit more. There's a little. Oh, another.
Oh my.
Serves me right. That lady is terrifying, man. Oh, and now another thing's chasing me. Oh my goodness. I cannot catch a break. This is obscene. Can't even remember what the last one was that I tried to pick up. Don't you dare make me lose another. Can you remember the last one that I picked up? Was it just out here? Just gonna do a quick. Ooh, maybe that wasn't a very tactical pause. I'm just gonna have another look at the Belcher motorcycle. Okay. Moved up. Come on, go. Yeah. Okay. We're all right. Oh, we just need to. When we do a belch, we just need to get moving as quick as we can. Okay. He's moved on. He's given up. You absolutely passed. Right, let's not take the scenic route this time. Let's just get on our merry way to where we need to be.
Would you live in Planet Dob?
Would I live in Planet Dob? Oof. It's too much stress. I don't want these things chasing me if I'm running around with my little goofy box friends. It's about to start chasing me again.
Bro, imagine the paycheck though.
True, that is true.
Big collector.
And the music, the vibes are good, but
Sunshine.
Oh, I don't know. You do raise a good point.
It's worth it.
Alrighty, so now that we've got the equivalent of the belch sound, I just call it the belch because of the first level, we now return back here and we enter this storage container. See what's about. Oh, thank you, game.
Yes.
And there we go, there's one hiding in there. This will get a little bit harder now, probably. Maybe, let's see. It did not get harder. I thought that it would. Generally, you know, as you get further through the game, things get a little bit harder. I imagine the next one will be significantly harder than just, you know, 2 inputs, but we shall see. We shall see.
It has gone faster though, right?
Yeah, it's definitely got faster.
Yeah, it's
but
fast.
just the combinations have been fairly saving. Okay, just having a look at the notes. Just an NPC there, just chilling. We can talk to the NPCs if we want to. They don't have anything for us in this piece, but we will be using that later on to talk to them. Another hiding bit. I imagine this one will be a little bit harder. Let's see.
Pray.
There we go. That's a little bit harder. It's definitely got more to throw at me, so yeah, can't get too comfortable yet. But we've got 2 pieces. We've got to do. And then we come. What was that?
Can't get worse. Halfway through the run, surely it can't get worse, right?
Surely.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. I think we are going up this big. Actually, is it the far small ladder or it's the far smaller ladder? We just went up the big ladder. Demonstration of how the music does its thing. Surely. This is now an exhibition run. Sorry, folks. Now we try speedrunning when we can. Right, we're gonna go in here. We've got another belch to do. Alrighty. If this isn't like hard, then I'd be surprised.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, okay, I think I'm just gonna, just to save us all the misery, I'm just gonna do a little bit of mashing there and then we'll give it another go. I probably could have got that if I'd given it a few more tries, but with the intricacy that you need to do it and the input sort of delay that I'm getting with what I'm seeing, makes things a little bit harder. So let's see if this gives us something else. Oh.
Ooh.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm getting so close. There we go.
There it is.
Beautiful.
Yep.
We got that.
That beat.
Yes. Hey, we got another dob in the top left. Does happen, just not all too often. Yippee! Yippee! Oh, yeah. There's a lot of joy in this game. I'm sure there are some really interesting stories that is happening with the NPCs as we're collecting these bits, going on our mission. But I don't know what they are. There is somebody who has made like a wiki. I do not want to try and cross the street. I don't know why the game's trying to force me into doing it. Don't let me get hit. But you can try and cross the streets. When you have unlocked all of the pieces, pieces of the hub world, you can sort of freely go in between them, but we are not at that point at the moment. So we've got 3 more dobs to get, and then we can get out of here. This one's a little bit harder. There's a fairly good difficulty arch when it comes to this game. So a little dude hanging out there. There's another one here. Nope. Gotta go through another screen. Nope. Through another screen. Yeah, there'll be one here. Very good. And then if we keep on going, there's one here. So that is little optimization. Initially, I'd go down that little alleyway there where that little flashing ticket was, because that brought out, there was a little storage container down there that we could do another rhythm game in. But, you know, if you can avoid doing the rhythm games, if you're bad at them like me, then you want to try and avoid them.
Nice oob, by the way.
Oob.
Thank you. Yeah, we do oobs in this game. Just not your standard oobs. Everything's got to be, you know, a little bit goofy, a little bit funky in this game. But we have now got to level 5, and we're on to our next strange genre convention. Any guesses, fellas?
I was trying to think of something funny. You go.
I like her look. She's got some style.
Oh yeah.
RPG.
Mm-hmm.
RPG. Oh my gosh. I honestly, no shade to RPG fans. I've never been a big fan of RPGs, but if there was an RPG in this game, I don't know whether that would stop me from going further. But fortunately for me, this is not an RPG, but also unfortunately for me, this is yet again something that also has rhythm game elements. Luckily, we can just do a quick reset to easy, which makes this incredibly trivial. But what doesn't help is if you get it slightly off time, it changes the pitch of the key that you press, even if it is, you know, the one that the game is telling you to.
That's always different.
Yeah, so the noises don't always line up, which is incredibly tedious when things get a little, like, if they have any amount of complexity. So it just throws you off so easily.
Like barely a rhythm game at that point.
Yeah.
Wow, that's just like memorization.
And if you don't do it in like the exact right time, you can see we've got a timer on the left. That will start trickling down.
Oh no.
See, I've already forgotten like what it's just told me to do. So we lost a little bit. We're on 82, but that's all right because we now do a little bit of chasing down here. Doesn't matter if we're first. Doesn't matter if we're last because we can pick up these little seed pickups and we're already on our 99 on our countdown already. So it's safe. And then we just speed things up a little bit. Take the speed boosts. I think taking them will get us to, you know, we'll progress the game a little bit quicker, which we like to see. So yeah, the little guy's going a little bit crazy in the bottom right, but we move. So I think we've got another 2 rounds of our little play-alongs.
So it's like heavy focus, right?
Big serious time.
It gets more serious later on, like, because they'll switch it up, and sometimes you have to play things 2 times instead of once. See, even just that little bit of talking there has sort of put me in a spin, so do a little bit of focus. It's a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Alrighty. See, the noises aren't what they're supposed to be, so it's just really hard. 3, 4, 4.
I can't even know you're doing this.
It seems so elementary, and like I imagine it is to, like, you know, people that actually know how to play video games, but you just gotta play it safe.
Couldn't be me. I don't know how to play games.
Trudy, I'm a speedrunner, but I'm not a gamer. Oh,
I feel
hit the bomb there.
This part kind of reminds you of Sonic Chronicles when you have to run away from enemies.
Oh yes, it's like the chase sequences. Wow, that is truly an element, video game element of all time. Right, I think we are going to be asked to play this loop twice.
You got this.
There we go. And like the noises that it makes are really strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Then that's us through. Thank goodness we don't have to do any more of that.
Can we get a round of applause? That's kind of sick.
Let's go.
We moving. We making moves. So now we're easily halfway through the game, which you'll love to see. We are on to piece 5. I'm gonna have a look at my notes. See what lies in store for us. We're gonna learn more about the capital of capitals and like money capital. Gonna be wise with our spending in this little zone. Terrifying child in this stage. Absolutely like you can see the render already. It doesn't get any sweeter when you get into the game. So as soon as we spawn in. Yeah, it's
what a treat.
I don't know, this sort of game, it lends itself very well to, the tools that it had at its disposal at the time. Like, as much as an HD, version of this game would be fun, I don't know, there's so much charm in the graphics being what they are.
Yeah, definitely. Can't do it justice.
Can we just please pick up this coin, Mr. Dub? Thank you, sir. Alrighty, so there's a little letter out here. And then there's this big old market area, which we're going to do a little more exploring of later, but we want to first go all the way to the end of it. And then we want to head right out of the market towards the phone box. So we've already got our first 3, which is fairly nice. Oh, we're being... saw a little NPC there that's going to try and get us, but if we're off the path... Yeah, he's just very enthusiastic waver. Just really wants to wave right in our face. As long as we're off the path, we're fairly safe, which is a relief.
So, how many pieces are there?
In total, I think over 100.
What?
Wow. That's more than I
think
expected.
120. Something like that. Which, I'm glad that we don't have to get all of them in this run. But if a full 100% collectathon is the kind of thing that you like, then definitely implore you to try this out. It's a chill time.
Stop, fans, do your thing. Go, go, go.
Spaceman, I give you my coin of infinite wealth. This is the same coin that I just gave the last bloke, and he's just like, yeah, sure, all right, that coin will do me as well. So
wow.
We get one off of that guy, and then we're doing our last little bit of shopping over on this side, which looks like a kind of hardware store, but it's more kind of clothing. So I'm gonna talk to the freaky child, which is Render's hid. They're just gonna keep on going as well. The lady with the drip's still there as well.
Of course, she's giving you the drip too. She knows her stuff.
Oh yeah.
The fit.
You hear that sound?
Immaculate.
The money talking, and the money is talking to the bits. So we have now got our L1 sound. And then what we're gonna do is, as soon as we're out, we're gonna be chased. Fantastic. So we're now just going to run around in a circle, hope that we do not get hit. We have managed to get that bit, and we will try and avoid getting taken down. It would be lovely. We want to head right out of here to our phone box, and we did. So no getting hit there. Game is being all right to us.
Yeah, those parts are like horror segments, really. That is Resident Evil with like
there
all
we go.
the
That's the horror element that Con was talking about.
You get the horrible camera angles to like Resident Evil.
Those will haunt me in my dreams, yes.
Yeah. So there should be a bit down here, and then when we go to the next screen, do it again, we get another one there. Another one here. Easy 3 bits right there. That's where the music gets a little more elements getting into it. All of the tracks are up on YouTube, so definitely implore you if you like the music of like this era, this time in games, then definitely worth checking out.
You can't go wrong. Really.
Head to circle to right of market exit.
Have you listened to their other stuff? Data
I think so.
You think so? Okay. Didn't click.
It's not convincing, is it really?
I think I heard that their older
Yeah.
stuff is very different from the late 90s stuff. So, it's a lot different.
Right of market exit. My notes are really doing me absolutely no favors right now.
What? Trust your gut, man. I believe in you.
Yeah, we'll find some bits. I'm ahead right. See what awaits us. Okay, no fellas hiding around here. There's gotta be one right here. No? Is it these barrels they're talking about? There we go. Alrighty, I just need to be a little more persistent.
Oh, okay. Those barrels.
So we've got those barrels there, and then oh my gosh, child, let me go. Thank you.
Got some fine hair though.
Hey, they take their look seriously. They take their look seriously, these folks. I am very much taking the long way around, but that's all right. We've got an oboe this time.
Big fan.
Not quite.
Big fan of
Not quite
oboe.
the full instrument, but not too bad. But whilst we're doing our last bit of collecting, for the folks that have been brought in to this show through having a look at the tweet, not only do I have the honor of hosting Going Places, which is one of the other hotfixes, we show various games off on a Friday evening, but the game that you'll be seeing later on also got shown off on Going Places a little while back, and chances are, if you watched the most recent mainline event, Summer Games Done Quick, you will have seen it on as one of the remote runs. Kino did a run of Suzuki Bakuhatsu, which was thoroughly entertaining. I was very honored to be on the commentary for that, and yeah, glad that more people could see that. But if you haven't seen it before, do stick around, because that's going to be coming on later, and it's a treat, and you're seeing everything from that game. What's the specified category, Con? Are we seeing all the bombs?
We're just calling it Showcase. We're keeping it broad, so it's all encompassing.
Nice.
You never know what you're gonna see.
Nice. Yeah, folks, you gotta be sticking around. Like that game, it fits the strange bill. It fits the silly bill, but it's a different kind of silly.
I love exploring all kinds of silly, which is why we have Planet Dob on here too.
Alright, things get a little bit harder in this puzzle, but as long as we are conscious about the moves that we make, which I'm not being very at the moment.
Is it the exact same as the previous version of it? Or do they change it?
No, this one is a little bit different. So I'm gonna... Okay, there we go. Set up a little chain there. Okay, Okay, if we find ourselves here, this will probably help us out a bit more. There we go, setting up a better chain. We don't want to go too fast is the only issue, because if we're sort of like a little bit awkward about how fast we go, we're much more likely to get run over. And as you can see, we're playing it fairly close at the moment.
Wow. It only just took me now until I realized that how this game even works. Okay. I see now.
Yeah, I'm probably making it much harder for myself than I need to, but at the end of the day, I managed to get through the game, so it serves the purpose that it needs to.
It's a lot to take in. They're kind of smooth. Proving it.
We'll do that.
Yeah, this was my Rainbow Road.
Mario's got nothing on this. Alrighty, we're at the 40k mark. Wow, we're making moves. This guy's definitely hit his 10k steps for the day. There we go. Yeah, that was a good move. Yeah, we gliding down here. Things looking good. You can see the goal. The goal is in sight. The dude is getting quicker. I don't like it though. Real focus hour. We're gonna get squished. Yeah, but that's all right.
Oh.
We've got 2 lives, so he's done his squishing business.
That final
we just
stretch. Wow.
Yeah, 2 strips away. Naughty guy, but only losing a little bit of time. And luckily, it's not something that we have to do like a full round of again. So
Can't believe how close
Yeah,
that
we
was.
yeah, well, fortunately, that is the last that we will be seeing of that puzzle mini game. Dob is strutting his stuff. He's moved on to P6, and to be fair, I'd be feeling myself if I managed to get through that. And now for my favorite minigame. We are back to Space Invader-esque action. We fight the pigs, and I like how these kind of start off with like accordion, as if, you know, like suddenly transported to Central Europe. Yay! This is what Central Europe looks like, folks.
I trust you.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Alrighty, and the pigs are looking a little bit different this time. We've got different designs. They're kind of like pig-cow crossovers. They're doing a lot of mooing right now, which, you know, don't really hear any oinking, so they're certainly interesting specimens. And we are once again trying to collect those missiles so that we don't have a close call like we had last time. And there is a big old statue of who's probably some important guy in this section. We'll have a little run-in with him later. But for now, we just bask in his glory and try and save this piece, I think, is basically the premise. We're just like thrown into it. We have this super extendable gun. That was close. And we do a little bit of shooting.
I swear I played this like exact same game on like a Flash game on like Newgrounds back in like 2006 or something.
Oh, you probably did. Oh, speaking of Flash, we just got 2 flashes in a row. So flashes are immensely helpful. They just clear the screen of any enemies, so we don't have to worry. Timing can be crucial on them. So like if you've just cleared some enemies and then it appears, you want to make sure that it can stick around on the floor for a little bit longer so that you can end up using it when there are actually enemies on the screen. Okay, we'll take another wide. The game is being very kind when it comes to those. think we've seen pretty much every power-up that is worth seeing in this section. There we go, cleared that one. Then I think we'll probably have one or two more thrown at us for this little section. I think we might have one more. Wow, double fast. Can we get that? Oh, no, we didn't quite get that. Missile, it's all right. We are doing fairly well on missiles. One big one, I think, accounts for 4. So we're doing all right. Be nice if we could get that one, though. It's a milk missile, interestingly. Cool, let's use that flash. Hey. And we moving. Alrighty, hopefully this is our last section of this part of the gameplay where our depth perception is horribly messed with. I think this is where it's at its worst. Get that, thank you.
Are they relatively like the same game as before? Like as hard?
It does step up a little bit in difficulty. When we do a restart too easy, it still makes it fairly straightforward and trivial, but if we're on normal, you'd notice a little more of a difference. Technically, normal would be faster, but at the moment, you know, with where the game is at, with the fact that this is a marathon run, it's much safer to be on easy.
Yeah, you can't trust it.
Yeah, when you're on normal, like it will throw more than like two at a time, which is good. It speeds things up, but you know, if we can just get a couple more flashes, that'd be fantastic. Fire extinguisher, thank you for your service.
Did they mess up the transparency on that one power-up, or is that just how it is?
That's just how it is. Wow, double flash. Good gracious. Alrighty. Save the planet, Dob. Sure, go on then. Back to this section.
You got this, King.
Third one. Come over here, fella. Yep. Oh, come on. Hey. Does his little dance. What a guy. Save the world.
I danced too.
Incredible. Mm-hmm.
Did we get to meet the statue man?
We do. And he's gold. He's actually gold as well.
Oh, that's sick. And he gives the bits. Oh.
What a guy. I love the slow-mo clap. Like with the twisting camera as well. Oh, this game is so goofy.
Imagine the things you could do with all those bits, bro. I can't imagine a thing. I'm sorry, never mind.
12 bits in this economy is actually crazy. Oh, God, what the music was like for this one. Ah, that's good.
Ooh.
We jamming.
Those
so yet again,
like stab someone.
Oh yeah, I could take somebody's eye out with that.
Yeah, man.
So because we've been given a big old box of bits, we don't really need to explore this piece of the hub world all too much, which is nice in some regards, makes the run a little bit quicker, but yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that we're missing out on. So I do implore you, if you are interested in, you know, seeing what more this game has to offer, you're seeing a decent load of it, but there is a really good long play on YouTube which shows you everything, and it shows you what happens if you use the bus tickets and if you take the bus, because that's when the game gets a little more interesting. You have yet again another strange genre convention that it's just like, oh yeah, why don't we throw this in as well? Which I just wonder, like, why so much of the game got what it did, whether it was like the band member that was just like, yeah, you know, if we can do it, then why not?
Why not?
I mean, that's what I'd do if I was, you know, a member of an obscure band that could somehow make a tie-in game to their album. It's just, you wouldn't get that kind of thing nowadays.
I think one of the band members was like a game designer or something, so that's how they got it.
I think you might be right, yeah.
Okay. It's so cool.
And here we see this guy again. Looking a little more in his element than he was when he was trying out the chili, but hopefully that's not something that'll come back to haunt him.
Kind of looks like me.
Ain't no way.
I get it a lot.
Oh look, he's finally come back down after the hot chili, and what's he doing? He's sprinting out into there. We're gonna leave him to that in the meantime. We don't want to go into that house. What we do want to do instead is head over here into these funny sort of pinky houses. There is one that is not blocked up. Just gonna see what's going on in here. There's a skateboard. This will be useful later on.
Did we get the skate?
We Tony Hawk. We do a little bit of skating.
Hell yeah.
Not yet.
It's that era.
Mm-hmm.
Everything had to throw in a bit of skateboarding.
But I think this game was actually a really strong catalyst for when Tony Hawk was in his prime.
Wait, no shot. Do we get to give him the hot chili pepper again?
Wow. I'm gonna be honest, I've forgotten. Best sound in the game is gonna come up in regards to using this book that we've just picked up. So
Okay.
yes, keep an eye out for that.
Ooh, okay.
We visit the farm again. We will be returning. You can see some bits out in the wild that we will be picking up a little bit later on. But we are heading back to where we started. And we're going to be going and finding our man who, he was in a bit of a pickle when we last saw him. He did not like the chili, and he's been running in here. What is there to see? I don't want to have a look at that. Those little potholes with the rainbows spewing out of them, they are you land on them and then you can use them as a map to see what's going on. But it's about time that we apologize to this guy. We've got the chili. We're just like, dude, here it is. We just want to make peace. But they don't clean up this little sanctuary enough. So in the end, poor guy gets pressed again, a little too hot, and gives us the sound. So we are now going to use this as a way to get the bits.
What a hero.
So there's a lot of walking back and forward to start off this piece, but once we've done our trekking, we can start to collect some bits. So we are coming back along here. You can see that little hole down there. We don't need to use that in a route, but it's interesting. Interesting what leads down there. And we boarding. It's time to do some boarding. He's sick. He's kind of sick with it. Not gonna lie.
He's
Look
got
right
it.
on the side. The one leg.
What?
Yeah, he was doing all right. He was doing all right. Maybe gassed him up a little bit too much, but we can't collect that bit yet. So what we're gonna do is, with that green book that we found, we're gonna introduce this old man. He looks full of wisdom. We're gonna introduce him to love and peace, and then he's gonna make a strange noise. Just. Love, 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 and love it.
True.
And of course, that is going to be our one sound to attract the bits. So we've done that, and we've got 2 letters to collect outside these houses. So the one that we knocked out of the skateboard, that one there.
Was the skateboarding mandatory, or?
Yeah, so you can't go down there without the skateboard happening.
That's so odd, but all right, that's cool.
Second entrance on right house. Am I being silly? I think I might be being silly. Let's just do a little check. Whoa! Let's go. Can we get down here? Does the camera change? Okay. Is there not one here? Okay. My notes are once again failing me. We'll take that one. Ooh, there's our phone box. Don't want to miss that. Okay. Level 2. We move.
So has this changed up the route now that you just grabbed that random one there?
Yeah, it might do. We don't collect sort of all of them, so there is sometimes a chance to be a little bit creative when it comes to it, but yeah. Head back, turn around. Okay, I'm thinking that we're doing all right here, so seems like we head back into this again. Hey, and we've got another rhythm minigame. Let's see how hard this is.
My favorite. You got this. Okay,
honestly,
go.
This is the like the second to last piece. I thought it would be a little more, you know, testing things a little bit more. But
Be
if it's gonna be like that, I ain't gonna complain.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, we should be having 3 at this point, but we're gonna belch outside the house, and that is gonna give us a 3 Bs. We've got a BBB.
BB.
Oh.
B.
The Better Business Bureau?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Gotta get them in somehow.
Not enough games feature the Better Business Bureau.
For real. Alrighty, actually that was a piece that we were going to collect later on, so the route is still in jeopardy, but that's alright. We're going to go and burp at some trees. Whatever our sound was. I can't even remember what our sort of ratting them out sound was. The gong, that's what it was. No, so we're going to do this. It literally said to do it at the trees. Huh. Okay, well, we got that guy. We've got this guy as well. Just let me out. Every time the camera changes, it doesn't like hold your position. So you do need to do, there we go, that's the tree. So you do need to adjust every single time. The game is like, oh yeah, we're just gonna change the screen for you. If we can just avoid, there we go.
So there's one more after this?
Indeed, yep. 3, nice. Yeah, 3 more bits here, and then we've got one more. Well, technically one more where we have to do stuff, and then there's
stuff.
Yeah, this game still has surprises up its sleeve, so I ain't gonna say too much.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Hopefully, if you do a belch here, yeah. Thank you for saving us. Oh, alrighty. There was a one down here.
Okay, we're good. Oh,
and then. Come on, fellas. Yeah, there's got to be another one of you somewhere. Was there one hiding here? I feel like there might have been. My notes would suggest, but my notes are not to be trusted. Oh, there's literally one right there. Fab. Alrighty. We got what we need. And I don't want to speak too soon, but we've done a generally good job of not being chased by anything.
I kind of forgot that was a part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Some peace for once in this world. Who would have thought?
Let's go. Brilliant.
Alrighty, we out of here.
We move.
Where our exit is. Head back to the farm. Alrighty.
Good notes.
So X is happy with our work, and we make our way Downtown. Walking fast. Faces pass. And hopefully, someone will finish it off. Surely not.
I was hoping you were gonna finish the lyric because I was gonna come up with that.
Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the weird rhythm section that we had earlier with the green squirrel, because he's now actually like on our team. So we are now going against the angry chili fella, and doing some more strange rhythm game stuff.
Your favorite.
I do not enjoy these sections at all, but we do what we can.
At least the squirrel's cute. I'll give it that. I like him.
Yeah. He's a bloke. He's a cool guy.
Do you have a favorite little dog character?
It's definitely him. It's definitely
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
good.
He makes a good
choice.
jam emote. You can see him playing the drum there.
I've seen. I think I like the girl with the fit that was paired with him. Ada Race earlier. She's
Yeah,
cool.
she's cool. Oh, another one? Okay. Okay. Double threes on the second. Alrighty. Okay. We finishing on 90. That ain't bad whatsoever. And we're already at 99, so we don't have to worry too much. So I know Broby's like played some odd games here and there. Come on, have you played anything that's sort of close to this kind of vibe of game? I know it's very unique.
Yes, yeah.
And I don't think many people who play a lot of games would be like, yeah, I play this kind of games all the time. Like, is there anything that you've experienced that's kind of like this?
I'd say that
Yeah,
the closest thing I got is Mort the Chicken, probably. I know it's not a one-for-one thing, but
yeah,
I've played
banger.
Mort the Chicken, and PSX got those bright colors, definitely weird, definitely funny. Probably the closest I got, to be honest.
Mort the Chicken has such a vibe. Yeah, that's a good answer. For me, there's a PS2 Japanese exclusive that has English voice acting, but it's only Japanese exclusive, like fully voiced Japanese and English. And it's called Pony's Point.
Bang.
Like, it kind of has the same aesthetic as this. It's like a 2000s cartoon looking. It's very inspired by like Western cartoons. And it has a little tail on your character's butt that talks like Eric Cartman. It's very charming.
Well, Con, if you don't beat me to it, Broby, I'm probably gonna have to have you on my show again to show that off.
Yeah,
That'd be so cool.
We'll do the world tour.
I ran that game. It's about an hour long. It's cool.
We can get you in a schedule soon.
Oh yeah.
You're around next Friday?
Well, I'm being beaten out live on my own show. Unbelievable.
Okay, this is when they'll go around double, so. I hate the sound of this one as well.
Ooh, someone mentioned Gabal Screen. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's your name, bro.
Yeah, that is another one on the repertoire.
That's one that's all been on my radar for a bit, but I have not had it on. But it's on my list. Gotta find it. I gotta fit it somewhere.
There's also another game I can think of. It's like Crash Bandicoot, but they put the Y2K aesthetic with it, called Super Magnetic Neo. It's really cool.
Hey, we got to get some Dreamcast love going as well. You can't mention this, this era of video games without some Dreamcast love.
Of course. Yeah, that's the definition.
Oh, I need to play that game. I need to play that. I literally have a copy of it, like within hand's reach. I
would
need
love
to play
to
that
see
game.
that.
Yeah, Broby knows how to play his games. You might not be hearing too much of him in regards to this game, but you know, he's class at what he does.
Would you recommend this game casually to anyone?
If you're curious about it, yeah, I'd say. And if like there isn't an English fan translation, which like quite a lot of games have received, you know, that have done all right. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you're interested in it, definitely worth giving it a go and seeing if, you know, there's a means of getting Google Translate on it and finding out a little bit more about what's actually happening.
Very true. Yeah.
So we're being chased by a big kangaroo guy, who isn't appearing all too much at the moment, but we want to talk to a lady. Ooh, there it was. But because that kangaroo is out, we can't talk to her at the moment. So what we're going to do instead is head into this building and we're going to interact with this cool guy. And unlike the other mini games, this is one that we actually go into midway through being in one of the pieces. So you can see by the hairstyle, you've got to have this hairstyle to be a cool rider. And that is exactly what this guy is. And we are going to be going through, yet again, another tunnel riding section with Dob. A little bit harder, but, you know, we grooving out to the music. We enjoying our time in this psychedelic tunnel. Once again, collecting all the daisies that we can. Doing little jumps over the little things that are obstructing us. They're weird designs. Sometimes they're numbers. Sometimes they look like they're sort of pill capsules. Yeah, there's some things where you can't really quite tell what's happening in this game. If you hadn't established that already. But yeah, I wonder what was going through their heads with some of these decisions. Not doing very well at the moment. That's all right. We managed to get through that round. If we hit, sort of in quick succession, if we start hitting the things that are blocking us, the things that are in the way, we will end up sort of crashing out, and we'll have to try and pick our speed up again by going left and right. So, trying to keep us going at the moment. We missed one of them there, which is a shame, but doing our best at dodging that we can. Oh, shame that we missed those. Go hit one there, that's alright. Does break our combo, hitting the little obstructions. But we try and get what we can. Switching sides. Hey, round clear. So another 2 rounds to go. How about this one? Let's see. Let us see. Doing some ducking and weaving.
You're kind of a pro at this.
Yeah.
Nah, I am by no means a pro. If I knew like how everything was laid out and I could do this on hard, then you could come back to me. But it'd be interesting to see, like, because I was the first dude to come up with a speedrun for this, and there hasn't been anybody else since. But it's only been a year, so I'd be really interested to see what somebody, once again, who's good at their games, give this a go, because I think there's a lot of time to be saved in these mini games if you just do it on normal difficulty, or if you have the guts to do so, try it on hard. At some point, maybe I should try all of the mini games on hard, because as much as you can like lose them, you can just retry them pretty much instantly. It's not gonna, like, the game's not gonna dono wall you out of progressing. You just keep on retrying until you get it. So
I can't even imagine it on hard. This already looks insane.
We've wiped out. It's all right. We've got to keep on going. So we can't collect the daisies whilst we're wiped out. So we are trying to get ourselves back on course. Use some more boosts. Music keeps on getting better. Ooh, that was a tight one. And that is that game clear. You are surfing guru. You are surfing guru. We are surfing guru.
Wow. What an honor.
So usually, you know, when we'd been doing our previous surfing and our other games, it would, you know, that would be the progression on to the next bit. But the element that this one plays in this particular stage is just a little bit different. So we are out of there, and then we have a cutscene. This guy's very happy. We've done a very good job. He does a little move on us, a little cha-cha. And he deals us a license. We have now got a license to ride, but notice it did a little cut of Dobbs' suit there. Doesn't seem like a major issue at the moment, but keep that in mind. It's something that we need to be aware of a little bit later on.
Okay. Interesting. Curious.
So we are now going to head out, and we're going to go back to this little corner in the hopes that there's no chasing thing that is going to chase this lady away, because she has some spring shoes. Because of course she does. And it's something that we just so happen to need for our ventures later on. And there's also a key here that says chop on it. I think I was doing some chopping earlier. Maybe it's something to do with him. We'll see. And then, whilst this lady's here, we will ask for her bit, and she has given it to us. Very kind of her.
So generous, wow.
And then we had that little bit of slowdown there, so there is something chasing, but we are safe as long as we get back here.
He's too quick. Let's go.
Can't catch me. Can't catch me. So, first 3 bits of here done. We now want to have a go on the, there's a little vehicle here, which we had the key for, of course. The chopper. The chop keys for the chopper.
That makes so much more sense.
Dobbs looking a little bit devious. What's he going to do? A bad job is what he's going to do, bless him. He did try, but not very well.
What did you get?
So we got a little chopper sound, which will attract bits. Will help us collect them, which makes perfect sense, of course. Of course we do that.
I ask every time, what did that do? And it's always the same answer. I should learn by now.
This kid needs a better habit. They already animated him as scratching his crotch, but thank you, video game. Thank you, video game.
Blended.
So, already collected another 3. Things are going nice and quickly.
Let's go. I'm excited to see what you do with the bounce boots.
Yeah, good point. Good point. We'll get to show those off soon, but before we do that, we're actually going to be collecting yet another item. This one's full of interesting contraptions. So, the lady that you like her style, we are getting something from her. We're getting a jetpack from her. Not only a jetpack, but it also has wings on it. Very important, question mark. But we are also just going to break an enter and ask this kid for any bit that he has, which he does in fact have a D for us, which is very nice.
Cute.
Okay, and now my notes are only accounting for having 2 bits, which is not convenient, so we will move on here. We saw that there was somebody here that had a bit. Oh, the one to thank you, sir. Or miss. So we've got that bit, and then we'll probably find another, probably taking a long way around here. Oh no, now there's something chasing. Well, we are going to deliberately go in here and then go out so that the chaser stops.
Good thinking. Strats? Optimal for sure.
No, no, just said keep heading round, my notes. So maybe I'm not as silly as I think I am. It's happening again.
Oh no.
These guys just gotta stop chasing. Unreal. They know we're getting near the end. They don't want us to finish the run. Righty. Come on. It's gonna be a guy here that's gonna. There we go. My boy in the red top. He's a Dob fan. He's got the merch. What a guy.
Would that be one of the shirts that they made recently?
I think they did make one.
So
Yeah, that was
sick.
very similar to that. Which yeah, it's
I gotta
awesome.
check it out.
Alrighty. Wow, Roby, you said you were interested to see what was going to happen with the spring shoes.
Of course.
We about to get some insight. We about to try them out, see what they can do for us.
Can't wait to see the sick FMV.
As we are now out of the phone box, and there's this little convenient circle just about here, which of course is where you try your spring shoes if you had them. And as we do, could give them a little go. Dob's enjoying them. See if he can get up there. Not quite. And he's instead jumping down the street and acquiring a new noise. So this is our way of getting the bits out of their hiding spots. And there's literally one right there. And then we head down the road once again from this guy. If he wants to, hello, sir. Please talk to me before something starts chasing us.
Oh my.
I beg. Thank you, sir. He's got style. I like his drip.
Ooh, yeah, dripping.
Tell you what, one thing that I did do recently was see, like, if people made custom sunglasses, like whether there was a market for that, like 3D printed sunglasses. Because honestly, in a heartbeat, I would buy some Dob sunglasses.
That would be insane. Oh my.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd love that. That'd be so cool.
Please, someone, Dob fans, anyone, make it true.
Hire this man. Get it going. Alrighty, that is all the bits that we need to do our collecting of, and we now use our jetpack. Dob is obviously a pro. That is a cutscene that we can skip. But
Oh man.
the long and short of it is that it brings us here. And what minigame are we going into this time? We're not going into any minigame. We are now in the Dob headquarters. So we've got a little bit of exploring to do, some point and click. We are seeing that Deb has gone on travels, which is very interesting. Looks like a nice place to go to. And the green door. And then we scour the rest of the house, rest of the block. There's a little brown door here.
Okay.
I think we've got a little something down here, yeah, which looks like a license of some sort. Some instructions for the year 2000, perhaps.
What is that pink creature?
It does have a name, and it is covered in the wiki. I can't quite remember, though. It's a good question. And then, of course, the moon landings. Dot was there. If you haven't seen the photos, then you obviously haven't seen the full picture.
Oh, she's just chilling there. Okay. Nice.
So
Just
not interacting
inspecting.
with her yet, but we're just doing a little snooping around the whole house. There's Dub there as well. And maybe he was on Mars or something, who knows. But we've done our little inspection around the place, and you know, as there's Deb, there's Dot, and there's Dub, and they're just happy to see that Dob's back. It's obviously been gone a while, but yeah, all things seem well, having a little chat. But that little slice in the soup that we saw, we're an imposter, and they've worked it out.
Among Us.
And here we are as the scientist assistant. And, well, now that we've been found out and that our sort of journey through Dobbs' consciousness, things are now in jeopardy. There are better ways of explaining this. I don't know the full explanation, but things are in tatters. And what better way to solve it than for the game to reset?
What?
Welcome back. It's Hudson. It was once again the viewing lounge. And that's a cutscene that we can skip. It basically goes through all of history. I probably should have played that. I forgot that you could skip that one, but we keep moving. We've got to complete the run. We are now on the outer circle. So things went all a little bit crazy because we haven't actually we haven't collected all of the bits, and we are now on our way to save the Earth. And how do we do that? But one last victory lap. So on the outer circle, we can go back and play all of the mini games that we were playing in these various buildings. We can just collect more things. But what we do is a victory lap. We go all the way down here and then finish the game. So whilst we're doing that, might as well just say shout outs to... Oh, no, I don't. We're now crossing the road, which I didn't want to do. I hope it's very easy to cross back over the road. But I guess whilst that's going on, shout outs to people who, play the games that you've never seen, play games that you might not. No, we don't want to go to 8. We want to go to outer circle. There we go. Okay, we're back. Shout outs to the folks that play obscure games. I find so much fun, either rooting or just learning games that, even if it's just one person who's poured their love into it, it's so much fun seeing that, and it's so much fun being able to show this off to people as well, because this is a game that I've poured some of my love into, and it's cool to see what people think of it, and a little connection, I guess, with coming up with everything on my birthday. But shout outs to Broby. Run some epic games. It's a better gamer than I. Shout outs to Yorkie, other runner of strange PlayStation titles. Just shout outs to PlayStation runners in general as well. PlayStation Nation, big up. And so we are now at our way home. This guy's sort of like, you sure? So we click on him again. We confirm that we want to leave, and then we see our final cutscene. Time finishes when we have a look at what ending we have achieved. So we have just got to let this cutscene play out. If the game is going to load it anytime soon, that would be lovely. Come on, game, we believe.
So I'm lost. Weren't you just getting beat up?
Okay. The game usually doesn't do this. Let me just do some CPR on my PS2 right now.
No.
Oh. No shot.
Breathe it back to life.
Please. I'll press a button. I'll do anything. There's no way that we're not finishing the... Oh my gosh.
Oh, cursed.
There is... We might...
This is the part of the game, right, where soft resets again, right? That's...
I wish.
Oh, no. It's just too much dob.
Trudy,
we dob too hard.
One can be, overdone by the beauty of dob. I guess we're just going to have to call time there because the game is not budging.
Oh, no.
I'm pressing all the buttons that I can, but
we were right there.
I know. So what we would have seen is one last cutscene and then a screen saying, good job, but you still need to collect all the bits. So hence the good ending. And then if we got all of them, it would be great job and it would be a great ending. But
has this happened before?
We just get no ending. No, like I've had issues with the PS2, like in terms of the door not responding to how I would like it to. I'm just going to give it one more shot. But yeah, If it
Can't
don't
give
work,
up.
it don't work. I haven't been saving because I don't have a PS2 memory card that will save.
Oh no.
We try. We'll do one more thing, and then you'll want to see some Suzuki Bakuhatsu.
I love all these Dob words in chat.
Yep.
All dobbed up. Over Dob. Good Dob.
Let's go. It is not looking good, gamers. I am so sorry to report, but what we will do instead is... Ugh. We will restart the console so that the game, you can see, what the game had to show. And yeah, say our goodbyes. Again, shout out to all the people that I've shout outed. Quite like the Sonic community as well. They're pretty cool. Got to see the Symphony. They're doing a Sonic Symphony in London the other day. Got to see that with some cool gamers. And yeah, shout outs to Planet Dob. BrobyCon as well. I'd dropped by the show a little over a year ago, I think, and Con couldn't make it to that show, so it was nice to, even if I have sort of, banged on about this game throughout the time, it's been nice to share the air with you.
Of course, absolutely. Any other plugs, shout outs before we set up for our final run this evening?
Shout outs to this game. It's like there's not really any hard tech to it. It's basically just knowing what on earth my roots are trying to say, whatever my notes are trying to say, even if I can't comprehend them. So good luck if you want to try and learn off those. But you can see the game struggling now. Yeah, maybe it does make sense that it died. But yeah, if you want to try it out, definitely give it a go. If you want to see what strange antics I'm up to, you can follow me, Hypnotics, on pretty much all platforms that are worth being on. And yeah, I've recently played, if you're interested in strange PlayStation 1 titles, I've also played a game called Iblard Laputa no Karumachi, or Michi, I think it's pronounced, which again, sort of very much a product of this era. Very abstract, not quite as colourful and crazy as this game, but still quite a lot of fun. So would recommend you can check the PB on that, or you can follow me and see what strange antics I'm up to with either a odd PlayStation 1 game or something Sonic-y. Broby, let them know what you do as well, because I'm sure folks would be up for seeing whatever you've got in the pipeline.
Yeah, I kind of speedrun games that have like a similar vibe to this. Really obscure. I've been speedrunning a lot of Dreamcast games, which, yeah, I'd say are pretty obscure. Got a lot of interesting styles, so that's what I've been up to. You can find me at like twitch.tv/Broby if you want to see more, I guess.
You certainly do. And yeah, stick around, because NPC is going to be showing off Suzuki Bakuhatsu, which is a phenomenal game. And yeah, I'll let Con do the hosting. This is the chance of me, not having to host on Hotfix once. So yeah, come around to Going Places as well. Going Places Friday evenings every other week. I don't know what we're having next show, but that is for me to work out and for you to find out on the day.
That's right. Yes, absolutely. Tune into Going Places, an incredible Hotfix show with some incredible games on there. Thank you so much, Hib and Broby, for being here. I loved this. I hope everyone out there loved it too. For everyone who is still hanging out, of course, feel free to stick around. We have another incredible game coming up for you in just a moment. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll see you on the other side. All right, welcome back to Awfully Silly, everyone. If you are just joining us, we are hanging out and enjoying some silly Japanese games. Actually, both of these games ended up being for the original PlayStation system as well, and we are having a blast. We're absolutely dobbing over here after Planet Dob by Hypnotics. And before we jump into our next run, just wanted to go over a few announcements. Now, if you happen to have missed out on any of our Hotfix shows or past events like Flame Fatales, be sure to check out the VODs on youtube.com youtube.com/gamesdonequick. There's some great runs on there. Additionally, your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix, so please consider subscribing if you enjoy the daily speed running content. And last but not least, if you happen to be watching on YouTube, be sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to our channel. You can also come on over to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick if you're interested in looking at our live content. We appreciate it. Well, we started off with Planet Daub, an absolutely fever dream-esque kind of game, and we're switching gears only ever so slightly to another silly game from Japan, and that is, of course, Suzuki Bakuhatsu. I hope I pronounced that correctly, and it's going to be run by none other than NPC. Go ahead and take it away, NPC.
Hey there, I am NPC, and he used the word run just a little loosely because this is a showcase of Suzuki Bakuhatsu, so I don't want you to expect me to try to, because the two runners, Kino and Juho, that have both speedrun this game actually know everything about doing it. The issue about speedrunning this game is that you miss all the fun stuff that it's just like, I have to play it so that I can, go through everything that you need to know about this game. So, should we get started?
Well, we are ready whenever you are.
Okay, so we'll be doing this on easy because there's a thing that will cause, I'm trying to think about, it'll cause a second timer and make annoying alert noises. And we want to kind of minimize that a little bit, so we're doing this on easy. So that is basically it's also, you have plenty of time, but that's really not a factor here. So if we are ready, we will get started in. Oh, and you're gonna commentate with me, right? I'm making sure.
Oh, I'm along for this journey. Absolutely.
All righty. So let's get started in this journey in 3, 2, 1, go. 8:21 a.m. Who could be ringing the doorbell at this hour? Well, I'm dreaming of explosions again. I just don't understand why I keep having those dreams. Oh, somebody's outside, dang it. Oh, he's so chipper. Oh, I'm having such a ball being woken up at this hour. Oh, it's tangerine. Huh, who'd ship me a tangerine? Wait a sec. It's a bomb! Okay. Let's defuse this bomb.
You got this. 4 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, 4 minutes? Okay. I think I can do this. So any bomb diffuser, you have a screwdriver. We're going to unscrew these screws. And that's going to open up this bomb core. And so we're just going to get into the bomb by unscrewing these screws right here. And then, as you can see, we have the timer ready to clip the thing. Oh, this says danger on it. I think that's the one I need to clip. Oh,
Oh no! It's so over. It's so over.
Yep. So that is just the beginning explosion, so to speak. We'll retry this, but we'll actually do it properly. That's the only one I'm intentionally showing. Everything else will be unintentionally shown.
Have that to look forward to.
Yeah, I know. It's like you don't intend to screw these up. But yeah, it's this is just the beginning, so it's just showing you the screwdriver, unscrewing these screws. And this is just basically this really fun puzzle game, but yeah, I was introduced watching a task of this game and did not know anything else about this game. Snippet and gotta do the fingers every time.
Great success.
Great success. Time to go back to bed. Hopefully I don't dream about bombs again. Okay, so this is the intro to Suzuki Bakuhatsu. We're going to the daily life of Suzuki. We're just walking in the grass, just casually going about our day. And one thing I'm going to mention right off the bat, since there is plenty of this intro to go around, the music that we're hearing in the background is done by Fantastic Plastic Machine. I don't know if anybody knows that person, but they make some really good music. I'm just not trying to plug them or anything. It's just that the person that designed the soundtrack is really good. As you can see, just casually pogoing, walking down the street.
Mm-hmm. Everything is normal and fine.
Everything is always normal. I mean, this is basically Suzuki's life right now. Oh, and now it's time for a little bit of tea. Time to drink a little bit of tea. Mm-hmm. Oh, that cheesecake looks appetizing over there. Gotta get some shots taken of myself for my actress portfolio.
Sure.
Take a bite. That's delicious. Should I get another one? Yeah, let's get another one. There we go. Some more pogoing action going instead of in the grass on the street like she should have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a video game for sure.
But yeah, this is just me just wanting you all to listen to this music and appreciate this. Wait a sec. What's that? It's zooming ever so closer and closer and closer. It's a bomb! But we don't have to defuse that one. 9:54 in the morning. Getting on the elevator, normal bunch of people on there. Some guy wearing scuba gear, normal stuff. So, another person getting on the elevator. Have my umbrella on me. Look at my umbrella. Wait a sec. A gun? I don't remember having this. I don't mean to scare you all. Listen. Oh no, it's a bomb! Okay, so now you gotta defuse a gun. And as usual, the best way to get into a gun is to go down the barrel and undo the screw in the barrel.
Best way
that
to
gets
go
us
into a gun.
That gets us into the gun. And so this was one moment that if you're playing on hard, we'd hear an alert that would just be super annoying. Because alerts basically means that even though you have like 4 minutes to do it, you have like 20 seconds to 30 seconds to beat the puzzle. So now we are given the aspect of doing some puzzling. So we do not want to snip that left wire. So we are first doing the bottom arrows, and then we're going to do the top ones so that we do not clip into that blue arrow, which also has a danger sign on it. So we now got access to our bomb. We will not do the danger. We will actually do what's as intended. There we go.
I'm also laughing that it always has a sign on the wire that says danger spelled correctly, but then you get the danger hazardous caution tape.
Wait, don't shoot us, Suzuki! Seriously! Okay. So yeah, between every puzzle now we'll have this screen. We just want to go to main screen for the time being to go to the next puzzle. 6:37 in the evening. Just on a swing set. It's a nice, cool evening. Just, trying to get away from all the people and just trying to relax. Enjoy the peace. And it's so calming. You just look on the ground. You're like, you know what? I just, wish I could talk to somebody right now. I wish I had a phone on me. But, it's calm, but maybe if I reach in my pocket, I think I might have put my phone in there. Let's check. It's 7 o'clock. Surely something. Yes, I do have a phone. I should definitely call my friend right now and see how she's doing. Wait a sec. That's not my cell phone. Whose phone is this? Oh no!
Can't be a bomb. There's no way.
So this is what I call the abstract puzzles, because there are certain ways to figure out how you're supposed to do it, but we're going to do this the easy way, in that we're just going to keep going forward and snip the red wire. So we're basically not going to do anything about figuring out how the puzzle was intended to be done. Go to the red wire, snip it. And we solve the puzzle. Hey!
Simple.
It's simple if you know the stuff that you can do. Okay. Well, now that we've gotten rid of that phone, we're just going to go to the payphone and talk to our friend there. Just a normal evening. So now we have branching paths, so we can choose what path we're going to take. So we're going to start out going the speedrun route. And we're going to start at the 2:01 in the super early morning. You're just out on a smokestack, just casually standing, admiring the city.
Dude, there's nothing casual about standing on a smokestack.
It's very casual. I mean, you just look, there's the moon. You're just admiring the moon, and you just hear the howls, and then, why is the moon coming closer? Why is it ticking? No!
No!
Time to defuse the moon. So have you defused the moon before?
Can't say I have. It's on the bucket list, though.
Okay. Well, here's how we're going to do it. So we're just going to unscrew the back of the moon. I know it looks like a bomb, but trust me, the moon has this. And so we're not going to do the middle ones. We're going to do the outside ones. And there's the alert. So we're just going to get these two out of the way. And now we have access to... We just split the moon in half, by the way, just so that we can screw it open. There we go. So now we are introduced to gears. So we can use the screwdriver to move the gear a certain way to move it. So like that. Very easy. Okay, and we can do it the other way. And that's basically the new puzzle additive we have in this. And so now we are going to be the first time I use my Google Translate to figure out what one I'm supposed to be cutting. I need to be cutting the red wire. So remember that. I need to cut the red wire because I will forget.
Red wire. Red wire.
Okay. Okay. Whoops, wrong one. No, don't. No, we're not going back. There we go. Okay. Get back. What am I doing? I swear I've played this game before. But yeah, basically that's the way to guarantee that you're going to get through this. If you're speedrunning, you kind of just go past it.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's unscrew some of these screws. And as you can see, we have a big gear puzzle. So we need to know which way we're supposed to turn the gear, because at the bottom there is a trigger. If we turn the gear the wrong way, it will detonate. And we do not want to do that. And now that we're going to get into the wire, you can see that there's electricity flowing through it. If we cut the wire while the electricity is flowing through it, it detonates the bomb. So you have to wait a specific time to activate it. And now we can admire the moon in all its non-exploded glory.
Beautiful. I was worried.
Beautiful.
I was worried about the
Yeah.
moon.
Okay. There we So now this is where we deviate from the actual speed run. We're going to go left. And we're going to go to 10:29 in the morning. Time to do some vacuuming, time to clean. But you know what? We need some tunes. That's some good music, isn't it?
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Wait a sec. Okay, it's back to normal. Wait a sec. Why is our tape player screwing up? We're gonna... Wait a sec, it just flew out? Why is it attacking us? Why is it playing by itself? Why is it ticking? It's another bomb.
Just when you think it's not going to be a bomb, you know?
Okay. So yeah, on easy you have more time to get through these alerts. If you try and do it on hard, you basically have to really mash to get past these alerts. They don't give you any time whatsoever. You just have barely enough time to do it. Okay. Time to go around. And so now we have gears that move stuff. So we're going to... Now we can get access to the bottom part. And this is actually the quick way of doing this. Just do this, then it's going to automatically put you back into the middle. And then it's going to do that, and then I can just screw the other two. So after we get these, we should be able to get into the final part of this. Okay. Whoops. So now we're going to take a look at this. Tremble, it's proof that death is nearing you. Okay, we don't want death, so we're just not going to deal with trembling then. And as you can hear, the lovely music keeps changing. Okay, we're going to be very careful here. I'm going to do this the not blowy uppy way.
Yeah. Non-explosive, sure.
Okay. So we're going to be very careful about this because we can hit that. Okay, there we go. We're good now. So we are not going to do the wire that trembles. So let's take a look at these wires. Which one is trembling? Okay, we're not going to cut the red. There we go. Stoner's like, welcome. Suzuki's like, yeah, there's a problem with this. And the old man is like, well, the battery is dead.
That's the issue.
Yep, that's the issue. Completely the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, next one is going to be almost at midnight. So, some person comes up to Suzuki and somebody punched them and they need Suzuki's help. So Suzuki knocks his lights out and gets taken to jail. Which is exactly what happens when you punch a guy. But Suzuki feels a strange presence. Why is that ticking? No! Not the light bulb. Okay, time to defuse a light bulb.
Light bulb. Wow. Nothing is sacred anymore.
But we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to undo this grate. Because, you know, the bulb will be there for a while. We don't need it just yet. Right now, we need the way to figure out how we're going to defuse this bomb. And to do that, it's in here. And those black plaques always give us, you know, all the information we need. And it's like, we just need to find out which one we need. Holy crap, there's a ton of them.
Ooh.
Good thing I know which one I exactly need to look at. So it says the one that does not glow is the one that we want. Okay, so now that we know that, let's diffuse this. Whoops, there we go. Get all around here. See what's this baby is like. Okay, pull that out. Okay, let's look up. Okay. Whoops, my bad. So now we have a new mechanic, which is electricity and magnets. So right now we have a magnet set holding that. And if we click one of this, it shatters into the next area. So right here we have a cut wire. If we use tape, we put the connection back together. And then the other mechanic is if we connect a circuit, then the electricity will flow through it. So now that we have that piece of information, let us continue.
All right.
So we have one of these right here. So we're going to do that. We're going to move over here because what we're going to do is we're going to sever the connection on the blue wire. So we need the electricity to flow through the red wire. Okay. And basically, cutting anything that should not be cut will automatically cause the bomb to defuse. No questions asked. Okay, and because I know how to do this, we're going to cut the left wire, then we're going to cut the right wire. So now we want to make sure we do not cut the cord that glows in the dark. So we're going to first unscrew all the other ones before we get onto the main screw. So what we can see is that the bomb is back there, but we're going to take very close. So the left one is glowing and the right one is not. Okay. So we're going to cut the right one. Okay, move forward. Whoops. My bad. Too early. There we go. I think I might have skipped fingers. My bad, people. I'm supposed to be doing the fingers every time.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, now they're talking to the police in charge and kind of just, they're like really not paying much attention to Suzuki, but she's like, they understand the situation, but the guy's like more interested in food. He's like, and the boss is like, you didn't go home quickly. Delicious, delicious. And yeah, I have no real context because when I Google translated that, I have no idea where I was supposed to go with it. Okay. So we are now going to be doing the jukebox. And this is the time where we're going to be listening to a bunch of music. And you are free to talk about some things happening in GDQ.
Oh, okay. I love things happening in GDQ.
But also, people pay attention to everybody else's energy and Suzuki's energy just during this. So go ahead.
Okay. All right. So everyone focus on the energy, but I will remind everyone of two things that are big coming up. So first is GDQX is going to be coming to TwitchCon, which is going to be happening October 20th through the 22nd. It's going to be taking place on the Games Done Quick stage as well as streamed live on our Twitch channel. You can actually use !GDQX in the Twitch chat to find out more info and check out the games list. The schedule has also been released, and you can find that on TwitchCon's Twitter page, I believe. And then also we have Awesome Games Done Quick 2024. It's happening. It's live. It's in person, January 14th through the 21st, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now, if you're interested in volunteering, those submissions close tonight. So use !AGDQ in Twitch chat for more information. If you're interested in camera, check-in, tech, or any of the other volunteer positions, be sure to apply even if you don't have any experience. Would love to have you.
Wait a sec, something's wrong here. I'm listening to the music, but something feels off. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
We don't have that instrument. It's a jukebox. Where did that come from?
Oh, it's got to be wireless, though.
Yeah. This is actually the one of two paths I could have chosen. They're both super easy puzzles that require very little work, but I like doing this one just so we can listen to the music. But that's my personal opinion. You could go either way. Okay. Gonna go here, go to the one that's spinning, find the microscopic bomb, and we're gonna cut the right wire. And we have beaten the jukebox. Woohoo!
I mean, that bomb could not have done much. That bomb was so small. What is it gonna, like the small, like a little firecracker explosion at most? Come on.
Well, you saw how big the explosion was from the orange.
I guess that's true. That orange explosion was massive.
Now we're getting done with the jam session. Okay. Main Street. Okay, we're going to go right. Okay, time to, start driving our car. Huh, why is there water in the car? I don't remember having water in there. Well, I'll get the car started. Surely it's fine. Oh, sparking. That's not good. What's happening outside? Is a quick thunderstorm happening? What's happening?
Car must be the avatar with all the elements it's facing.
Basic, why are we out in the middle of the water? Oh, that's weird. I don't remember it being that wet outside. Feels weird. Oh no! The ocean is a bomb!
The ocean.
The ocean. The ocean is a bomb, yes.
No.
And so you've seen all the tools we've had for disarming bombs, correct?
Uh-huh.
So we have a very fun one. So we found the stealthy submarine, and now we have torpedoes in our disposal.
Wow.
Yep.
Torpedoes, submarines, this has everything.
Yeah. Great game. So every time there is a hidden... whoops, my bad. Every time you get stopped, there is a hidden submarine. So we have to look at it, and then we can make it explode. We can't just make it explode. There you go. And if you could barely see at the very top, there is a boulder that wants to crush us, so we just need to go by really quickly. Very few boulders can actually be torpedoed. This is one of the few boulders that can. And now, after going through the maze, time to fix this sub. We're not going to torpedo it. That would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share one thing about this puzzle. I still don't feel 100% about disarming this because there's one plaque that can say that there's one plaque that you're supposed to use to find out what to cut, and it works 75% of the time. And I know that sounds like a weird percentage, but it's true.
That's unfortunate.
But I'm just hoping hoping that it works out that this is the right one. Okay. So we're going to go into the back here. We're going to unscrew these two. And behind this is a plaque that's going to tell us what wire we're going to cut. Okay. Doop-a-doo. We are cutting the red wire. Okay.
They love the red wire.
Whoops, my bad. Well, I just want to make sure I don't blow up. I've been doing so well so far. Okay, back. Now, we are unscrewing these in a specific order for one reason, and that is so that we don't have to deal with a puzzle. Because when we go back to the right, there's going to be 2 more screws to unscrew. Back, right, forward. So we're going to unscrew the top. And now we can just unscrew this. But what that thing would do is that it would hammer into the electricity and it would cause an explosion.
Okay.
So that's why we wait for that to be the last, so that we don't have to worry about the explosion part of it. Okay. 4, 5. And same thing, we're just doing this, and there's nothing that we have to worry about. So we are supposed to cut the red. Fingers crossed. Yes! Oh, okay. Have no more fear about what we're doing. Okay. I can finish the rest of this without feeling too worrisome.
That's huge.
Okay. Looking at the time, I think we're still good. So, meeting your friend. Sorry, I'm late. Well, Suzuki is slow. Why are you soaking wet? And Suzuki in her head is like, I wonder why. Okay. So now this next puzzle is, well, basically right now you could go to the true final puzzle, or we can do one more extra puzzle. We're going to do one more extra puzzle. So this is, I like this puzzle personally. The intro is weird. So Suzuki's still going forward. What's the bomb? What do you think the bomb is?
The friends we made along the way. It can't be herself. Oh, her shadow.
It's her shadow.
Oh, I was kind of close in a way.
I love this puzzle personally.
Interesting.
So yeah, we're going to go to the left side, and we're going to move this up. Whoops, wrong way. And we're basically going to, okay, there we go. So basically what we just did there was show all the other screws that we can unscrew. But what I did was basically stopped it from causing an explosion. And if you can see in the very bottom left, there's the wires that we're supposed to cut, and it's showing that the bad wire is the right wire, so we're going to cut the left. So right now, we could finish the game, but I still think there's a few more things we need to show off.
I'm all for seeing some more stuff.
Okay.
Game's not disappointed in the slightest yet, so.
Well, you're going to defuse the next bomb.
Oh, okay.
I believe you can do this.
Oh. You have a lot of faith in me, NPC. I'm going to try my best.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I have these set up. Okay. Main Street. Okay. 1139 is what we're looking for. Okay. So Suzuki's here. She has a folder for herself. Oh, she's allowed to go into the office, possibly for an interview. Receptionists is talking to each other,
Yeah.
And so Suzuki's just looking outside, thinking about bombs, when all of a sudden, what was that?
What?
So inside that folder is instructions on how to run a mech.
Of course there are.
So you ready for this?
Okay.
Nope. We got our theme song to go first.
All right, it's a little bit of a bop.
I just find it funny that this is in the middle of a bomb defusal game.
Yeah, they're going like full Power Ranger here. They're like Megazording.
But you got to be fast on this bomb, okay? So you're gonna help me.
Okay.
You're gonna real quick. You're gonna help me when we get to the bomb defusal stage.
Okay. I'm
I
really
have faith in
focused.
you.
I'm
You're
really
focused.
focused.
Okay. Enix. Yeah, this is Enix before it was Square Enix, funnily enough. Okay, you ready? No, they're fighting each other. They're going to fight each other. Oh, Suzuki got kneed in the face.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors. Which one?
Paper.
Okay. Yes, we just got hit.
Yes.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. Which one do I do next?
Scissors.
Scissors? Okay. Okay. Scissors.
Let's see. Yo!
Paper! Oh, you're doing well. Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Which one are we doing next?
Back to paper.
Back to paper? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, we have won.
All right. Is that do we always win in 3? Or you could tell me.
No. You don't. No, you don't. It is complete rock, paper, scissors, and if you screw up, you lose some of your time.
So I really just went 3 for 3.
Yeah, she went 3 for 3.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
I am the god gamer.
But, we had our fun with the Mac. I guess we got to return it to the building. And the receptionist is now driving the Mac, flying it away. And then Suzuki just looks up in the sky, sad that she can't be on there anymore. Okay. So, I'm going to have a game for all of you out there. Where is the bomb? Everybody has to make a guess to where this bomb is. Okay.
All right.
Main Street. So 1142.
All right. I think we can find a chat. I'm feeling unstoppable right now.
Okay. Look around you.
Time.
Look around you. Do you know where the bomb is? Conception, where is the bomb?
Is it in the balls and strikes and out count?
ストライクバッターアウト試合終了
Dang it, she screwed up. Where's the bomb? It's in the... Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3!
What's
So
happening?
did you figure out where it was? It was the pinball machine all along.
Oh, how did I not guess the pinball machine? It's so obvious. I thought I was being real clever putting it in the pitch count, but nope.
I'm like looking at chat right now, and they're just like going...
They don't even know yet.
Yeah, I know. Gonna make...
There they are. Oh, glorious.
Yeah, time to defuse the pinball machine. Get these 2 hidden screws right here. Real cool blood. Okay, and I need to make sure that go back over here. So we're going to see which one we need to cut, and it is the red. You'll be cut. Well, geez, I should just not done this, and I should just assumed it was the red the entire time.
I know. Yeah, I feel like you have not had. Is it just red or blue usually?
It's just red or blue.
Yeah,
or papers or scissors.
As it turns out, I feel like it's been red every time.
Oh, so now we have access to the pinball machine. Okay. Oh no, the pinball's gone. We were timed. Okay. 2. So we try and be very specific about how we do this. Whoops, I screwed it the wrong way. My bad.
Oh, it happens.
Oh, jeez. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, we're going to cut the red wire. Okay, we got to wait for the electricity to go. There we go.
Gaming.
Okay. And so, because Suzuki wants to be a better player, she's at the batting.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the baseball.
Wow. Practice
What
paid
a
off.
powerful. Yep. Okay. Load. Okay, we got one more puzzle before we finish this off. Well, no, one more puzzle before we get to the final puzzles. So we will be doing the 3rd slot. So everybody has to figure out how this puzzle is meant to be solved.
Okay.
So you're going to also be helping me figure which one this is. So.
Okay. All right.
Okay, where are we? Main Street. There we go. And we'll be going 1754. So watching TV, we're at our kotatsu, and for some odd reason, the heat's just not working anymore. And so, we investigate what's the problem. Our brother comes along, very helpful, and he's just like, see you later. And of course, she is, ticked off. So I guess I have to fix it. Oh no! The kotatsu is a bomb!
Oh my gosh.
So you ready for this one?
Yep.
Okay. Pay attention. Pay attention.
All right, my eyes are glued.
With the amazing acceleration force of centrifugal drive, the spacecraft rapidly increases its speed and flies towards the speed of light. The starry sky outside the window began to distort. At the same time, the stars began to change color. The colors of the stars in the background were dyed red and darkened. Change. The stars ahead. It turns blue and begins to shine strongly. It's the Doppler effect. The ship is now traveling at a speed faster than the speed of light. It should be fine if the starlight coming from the front and the starlight coming from behind collide with the ship at different speeds. Light is neither faster nor slower than light. Coming from the front and back at the constant speed of light. While the speed does not change, light coming from behind has a longer wavelength and less energy. Light coming from the front has a shorter wavelength and more energy. The same Doppler effect that occurs in the sirens of passing ambulances occurs in the wavelengths of light. Visible light with longer wavelengths change color towards red, weakens its power, and eventually disappears. Visible light with narrower wavelengths change color towards blue, increasing power and shines brightly. The stars in front of us shine brighter than the sun, hundreds of millions of times brighter than the sun. We see on the ground and illuminate the sky, illuminate the spacecraft in dense clusters. Spaceflight is not a time-night drift under a dark starry sky, but a real gallop back through a flood of bright light. The speed of the spacecraft exceeds 99% of the speed of light. You have now reached the highest speed unexplored by mankind. It is no longer possible to receive support from Earth. In the meantime, billions of years will have passed on Earth and humankind will have been swallowed up by the sun, which has turned into a red giant and died. But that's not a big deal. Your mission is always one and only. Defuse the bomb. Which one of the two cords must be cut? The cord accelerates abnormally and is discolored. If the acceleration continues like this, one cord will be cut. Lost energy. Bang. Remember the Doppler effect. The correct severance is one in which energy transferred coupling becomes stronger with acceleration. Pray for the end of the mission. Which one?
We gotta go red.
Nope, you're wrong. It's blue.
Dang it.
Sorry,
Oh, you know, my luck
it's
had to run
actually
out
blue.
somewhere.
But it's just so much. It's so funny that there's all that text
Just for that.
just for that. Yep.
Dang.
And so basically, yeah. So basically, they're just saying we need a new Kotatsu, and the mother is like, oh, you should go to that store that you bought the boombox from. And yeah, nobody's agreeing with anything. And then, yeah, she's just thinking, yeah, so much for that Kotatsu. So now, let us finish the game. Okay, it's 0 o'clock. We're on a ship, it looks like. There's the porthole. Oh, we're on a cargo ship. Uh-oh, there's people. I need to hide. Wait a sec, what's behind me? Guns? I had to defuse a bunch of them now. No, I can't do that. I need to get out of here. Okay, I need to hide. Okay, this room seems good.
Oh, not a shadow again.
Oh no, it's locked. So I guess we gotta defuse the lock.
I could not determine what that was until you said it.
So yeah, this is basically, the part where, I can take a sigh of relief that everything has gone well. So basically what I'm doing is the fastest way. You basically want to try to move this, and the other two will move with you, and then like that. Oops, my bad. So that's the first one. let's go into the second part. So now we have a trigger at the bottom. We do not want to activate that trigger. So gonna do this, unscrew this, and we're going to move stuff to the left so that we can safely not hit the trigger, and we can unscrew this. So the first thing we need to do is to go after the one to the left, because if we do not get that, we will not be able to get it again. And then you would have an explosion, and then we would not live anymore.
I would like to live.
Yeah, I would like to live too.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't need anything to tell us which wire needs to be cut, because it was going to go for the left one, so we're going to go after the right one. Okay, so we're going to cut this. I have been forgetting to do the stinking finger thing. I am such a bad Suzuki player. I am such a bad Suzuki player. Yeah, this run does not count whatsoever. So now the entire plot comes to a head. She's been defusing all of these bombs, and now it's Ito.
Done.
So I tried to understand what is going on, but basically it feels to me like Ito is the one responsible for all of these bombs in the first place. And so she's basically talking to Suzuki about the entirety of all these bombs and why she's doing it. And Suzuki's like, I want to live. And so they're, just trying to chat after getting off the cargo ship. And Ito is now realizing that she's the problem. It's her. And it must be that she is the bomb. And so we're going to go out in the middle of the forest, and we are going to dismantle her.
We can do it.
We can do it, yep. Time to go inside. Okay. So we don't do anything here. We just wait till it goes back to normal, but we're listening for the color. Okay, go forward. Oh, I heard so we're going to do blue. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This has to be done a specific way, or else you will blow her up. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, blue. Gonna go in. No, I don't believe you. It's blue. And there we go.
Ooh.
We have diffused Ito. And now we have the cheerful music. They're now best friends. And we look over all our adventures and everything we've done. And it's been a good game. I only, caused one problem at the very beginning. And we had this nice music in the background. But I have a problem, Conception.
Uh-oh.
What have we missed in this entire game? What is the one thing we have missed?
Why did we have to defuse these bombs? Who's planning all these bombs?
No. That's not it.
Okay.
What are we missing?
I don't know. I need help.
We've been missing the explosions.
Okay.
So let's see all the explosions.
All right. I love that.
Okay, let's get out of this. Okay.
Cat got it before me. By the way.
And so Suzuki releases all the bombs into the world, into a rainbow. And as they're released, the entire earth quakes underneath us. So here are all the explosions you can have in this game. Starting with, again, with the one we had, which was the orange.
Yeah.
Blowing up pretty much a good portion of Japan.
Yeah, that's massive for an orange. He's
Yeah. So this is the elevator gun. This is the cell phone diffuse. One of the puzzles we did not see, which was the train stop.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to see the moon explode, because we all wanted to see the moon explode, let's be honest.
Well.
But you know what? We need another angle of that moon exploding. What do you say? Another
more
one?
Time.
One more time. Okay, here is the pinball machine exploding. Here is the cassette exploding, which this is the most lackluster one, to be honest, because it's not really an explosion. This was another puzzle we missed, the Coke or the iced coffee, take your pick. She was just on vacation, and then she just blew up.
One solitary flower in the pool.
Okay, this is the jail light bulb. Another puzzle that we did not do, the puzzle box. And this is the hospital lunch that we did not get. So this is the jukebox. And this is the mech that, if we had failed, this would have happened.
Oof. Poor mech.
Now this is the engine, which I hate trying to defuse the engine. It's the most complicated puzzle. But with the most complicated puzzle, has one of the bigger explosions. So he just blew up the Earth. And this is the ocean exploding.
I like that one.
And this is the kotatsu table. Now this is the, if we do not diffuse our shadow. And now this is the doorknob, which is the cargo ship. You could say with this one, we got the bang for our buck.
For sure. This is all in a little doorknob.
And then finally, Ito. The entire universe collapses unto itself. And that is Suzuki Bakuhatsu.
Woo. All right. Wow. You were absolutely right, because I feel like I've seen speedruns of this game before, and they you definitely miss out on a lot of its charm and goofiness, and I'm really glad we got to see all of that. Thank you for bringing this for us, NPC.
Yeah, I am all too happy to play this game just because it is so unique and all the cutscenes are so special. That is why I would never want to speedrun this game, because I don't want to skip any of that.
That's absolutely fair. I can completely understand that now. Before we get right into our next show, would you like to shout anything out or do any plugs or anything like that?
Also, I am, this weekend is Big Bad Gameathon, twitch.tv/Big Bad Gameathon. I will be doing this exact run for Big Bad Gameathon, alongside Super Pitfall. And if you don't know what Big Bad Gameathon is, it is an appreciation of speedruns of bad video games, weird video games, and just everything in between that. And it is just like a 3-day weekend of a lot of fun stuff, this included. So, yeah, that's the only thing I want to plug. I mean, I have my Twitch at NPC_lives, but I really want to plug Big Bad Gameathon more, because it is like the part of the year that I look forward to the most.
I can absolutely back up that plug. I myself will also be doing a couple runs in Big Bad Gameathon. This is the first time I've ever gotten to participate in Big Bad Gameathon myself. I'm going to be running a couple games I've been on this show, actually. I'm going to be running Cartoon Summer Resort, as well as the Burger King Trilogy.
Nice.
So I am very, very much looking forward to an entire weekend of what makes this show so great. Crazy, wacky, silly, goofy, awful games. So highly suggest checking that out. Anything else before we move on here?
This game is the bomb.
There's no other way to end that. There's no other way. Perfect. Thank you so much, NPC, again, for bringing this absolute gem to us. If you are out there, I highly suggest that you do not go away, because the hotfix content for tonight is not over. That's right. You're going to want to stay tuned, because we have Out of Bounds with Kung Fu Fruit Cup coming up right after this. If you tuned in a few weeks back, they were doing Zelda Minish Cap glitches, and that game is chock full of so much cool tech and glitches and things that we have a part 2 for you coming on tonight, and you're going to want to check that out. So make sure you stick around. We will be back. I think we're going to, 2 weeks ago, I was getting married. The next 2 weeks, I'm going to be on a mini honeymoon of sorts, so I will not be here again. But we will see you in October for more awful and silly shenanigans. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks so much, and stay tuned for Out of Bounds. See y'all later. Bye-bye, everyone.